Okay.
Hello and welcome to MMS Round 1. It's the Austrian Grand Prix in Lienz, Altstadt, and what a qualifying session it was. As
Yes, indeed.
we have a Toyota of Lego in pole, was it even Toyota? We have Lego on pole position with the Williams of Turvik in joining him on the front row. We have Dimitri Radev in third place, and joining him on that road is Alex Toogood. Fifth place on the grid, we have Aaron Curtis, and joining him on third row is Milos Seresnia. Seventh place on the grid, we have the Finn of Riker Rikes, and joining him on the row is Wells. Ninth place on the grid, we have Michal Valiak, and joining him on that row is Bergerlund. P11 is occupied by Louis Sash in that beautiful Jordan. Joining him on that row is Jay Voda. 13th place, we have Kubasek in the Sauber, and 14th, we have Jacquak. 15th place, we have QBYO, and 16th place, joining him, QBO, okay. And 16th place, we have Formula_Sam. 17th place, we have Ben Misery, and joining him on that row is Johnson in the other Toyota. Sorry, Jordan. In 19th place, we have a very disappointing guy, Jamie Fredrickson. He messed up his qualifier runs, and on his final run, he crashed out, so he had to take engine penalties. And final, but not the least on the grid, we have Lilong for the Renault team.
Yes.
We have 34 laps ahead of us.
34 laps with a beautiful weather condition with nice and sunny clouds up to the front of the grid. So it'll be nice and clean racing today, hopefully. Right, here we begin.
With the race. The lights are coming on.
They're revving their engines, and there we go.
So, as Lego and Turvik fight it out into turn 1.
Very nice and clean from all drivers, not major contact.
No turn 1 contact. We have Alex and Rikes going side by side, the Ferrari against the Renault. Who's gonna win on that battle? I think Rikes has done it for now.
It was a nice, good move done up the inside quickly and good.
There's another battle there's battles in the back of the field as they're side by side between Voda and the two Jaguars. Still tried to make a move, Voda tried, but didn't make it work.
And ending first lap now. Going on to lap 2.
First lap is completed. Mega Fancy Y is leading the race with
I think we saw a bit of contact carbon fiber in the background, or was that?
Yeah, the two Williams, Turvik and Radev trying to battle it out.
We got a car stuck on the straight over there. We have a.
Did I see a lost front wing? Fredrickson has lost his rear wing. That's a calamity for the Ferrari.
This is probably where the carbon fiber came in. Major contact from the back.
Someone had lost the rear wing in the back as well.
Major contact.
And it was Johnson and Fredrickson. Johnson, the Jordan, driving to the back of the Ferrari, and someone's front wing flew up as well.
Major chain reaction.
As we are on we're going to go into lap 3 now. Entering lap 3.
Is that rain?
Is that raining? Is Lego Fancy Y is leading, and there's contact between the two leaders.
Wait, you went over the carbon fiber wing right there.
Radev has lost out to Turvik. And that is the second place man of Turvik. We saw something in there. The Jordan is without a front wing. What happened there? And he just...
nice and clean through the corner, but it's probably into the brake zone. He braked very early. Let's see. Very major, that was major.
That was huge contact.
He could have avoided that.
Yeah, he could have avoided that, I agree with you. So Pueglon without the front wing, and the other car is with rear wing damage. Is that Ben Misery? Yeah, it is as well.
Yeah.
That's on to lap 4 we go.
Cars in the line here.
Yeah.
A lot of positions can still be made up.
As it's actually, the rain is coming down.
Might see some people switching on to Inters. Whoa!
And some overtake by Resnia and also Alex Too Good on the Travis the fighter with Rikes is trying to get inside of someone. That sounded weird. Okay, so Rikes backed out on the move, and now he has Alex at his rear wing as the battle's going on. For positions 3 and 4, there is Dmitry Radov trying to get the final place on the podium from Mills Resnia. Lego and Chervik are still the 1 and 2 in the race. Resnia is 3rd, and Radov 4th, as we are on board the Sauber of Mills Resnia. Trying to make a move!
Oh,
hits him in the rear.
Contact!
Drivers.
I see something bad from here. I think this is going to end in a crash. Sorry, but I think that's not gonna end well.
And Radov
is trying to. It's a three-way battle for position 2. That is, as Sterling goes really defensive right up the inside, but didn't make it work. Alex and Rikes have backed out.
Clearly, very defensive. Or was he hit?
Can someone make a dive bomb anywhere? It's a three-way battle for positions 2, 3, and 4.
Or will he wait until the same corner he tried to do movement?
As now, someone is trying to make a move on Sterling.
Oh,
And he made the
move. Went really wide on the exit. Very good.
Yeah, but she managed to do it as Lego is racing off into the lead.
Can anyone catch him though? And lag frame?
We'll see. As now we are having a battle between the two.
Big train.
There's a huge
No,
train,
God,
and
make
it's
it
a
move.
couple inside of Dmitry Radov as and now we're on board the Ferrari of Riker Reich trying to sniff up the inside of Dmitry Radov. Can he make it work though? Yeah, also one of the commentators that would be me is having some problems with cameras. I'll leave back out. Hopefully the other commentators can take over.
Yes.
I think I'm getting my cameras back now. Alex, we are on board Dmitry Radov. He has front row seats to the battle for second place. No, it's third place, sorry. What am I on about?
Yeah, third place with the car right bar in front of him. Switching through all the onboards clearly.
It's a trolley train, get it? For positions. We have settled down a bit, but yeah, on to lap. What is that? 8 we go now.
The graphics of this is beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Iconic
We are
shot
looking
there.
to the back of the field. Is that a car without a front wing? It's Ben Misery.
What
Yeah.
a surprise.
Has he not pitted, or is that just previous? Was that recent damage?
Okay.
Very defensive.
Got information. That's a Renault up the inside of Quep. Right. As we are on board the Renault, Ben Misery is holding off a train, as he would do usually, as we got the weather forecast that rain has stopped for now. As Ben Misery and train coming up. Here we go! Does he make a move? Wait, where did Ben go? What was that? Wait, where did Kubasek come from? Oh. Okay, so Kubasek has pitted for some reason and he's now down to, I believe that's 11th place. But where's Ben gone? Has Ben pitted? Is Ben in the
Ben
pit?
went into the pit.
Ben has pitted, or he's in the pits at least.
Front wing.
Yeah, was about time.
Yeah. It was clearly not going to have any pace
And
without
we are
front
on
wing.
board the McLaren of Michal Valyak. He's trying to make a move on Dmitry
It's
Radov.
the red.
Contact! But Dmitry Radov got a bit better exit than the McLaren, but then the McLaren makes something out of that. No, he can't.
Very-
He tried.
There's like some very early braking there. from-
Dmitry Radov has lost a lot of places from the start. Everyone has tried to abuse him as Michal Valyak tried some, but
I think the
didn't work.
BMW is not looking good in the brakes, so it's
as we are on lap 9, going to lap 10.
No. Oh yeah.
No, it's just laps completed. As we are on board, Rikes, he has Lego. What's happened to Lego? He's down to 4th. As the Ferrari is trying to make a move on the Toyota.
Yeah.
Maybe on.
Possibly a pit stop.
Yeah, as Rikes is trying to make a move on Lego Fancy Y. The Ferrari power against the Toyota power.
Oh!
Dimitri Radov tried to make a move on the Ferrari. And still tries to go and...
He goes up
and
the dive,
Dimitri
and what's happening?
Radov has made the move.
Gets the move done. Gets the
And
move done.
Dimitri-
Now he's got Lego ahead of him. Will he get the move shortly on this lap or
We're
next
having
lap?
some issues with the camera.
I think Vrax has lost a lot of positions.
Yeah, I think
He's dropped back. Yeah, he's dropped back behind.
even the McLaren has overtaken him. The McLaren of Michal Valia. Can we make a move?
Yeah, McLaren's over to.
As the Ferrari's looking into the rear wing and gearbox of Michal Valiak. On lap 12 we are already. This race has flown by. For the
Yeah,
first
all the drivers just settling to the groove of the race now, so they'll just be getting ready to get the pits.
As Michal Valiak is holding up the Ferrari of Riker Wrights, as is that Lego in 4th place, having Dimitri Radov. Behind him, Alex Stugut has got away from that pack. Radov tried something up to inside of Lego, but didn't make it work. Is that Resny in the lead?
Wow.
So we have, we can confirm that Mila Seresnia in that Sauber is leading the race currently. Formula 7 tried something on someone, but here we can see Mila Seresnia. Seresnia might pit this lap.
Is he going to dive into the pits? Doesn't look like it, no.
Turvik is 2nd in the Williams, has Alex Toogood getting closer and closer to him. Seresnia has checked out at the moment. He could afford to make a stop.
Yeah. A lot of cars together in the midfield.
Yeah, as we are, Leko and Ratov are still battling it out, and the McLaren Michal Valiak is getting closer to that as well. Rikes has really dropped off the pace in the Ferrari. Both Ferraris are having issues.
Oh, Raz going up.
Ratov tried to move up inside of the defensive right, but didn't work. Didn't work.
I
Try
think
again,
Radov
buddy.
is fuming in that cockpit, being behind Lego for a couple of laps now. He needs to get this move done quickly.
As he tries to make a dive bomb.
Oh, he
and
gets to
make
move. He
it
gets to
work.
move by pushing the drive, pushing. Who was it again?
That's not
Lego out
really
of the way.
nice move to make, and FYI might look into it. As we got the confirmation that FIA is looking into that incident between Dimitri Radov and Lego Fancy. Why? Dive bomb! I mean, how you go Lego Fancy?
Force very forceful
Why?
against Lego there.
Lego is losing a lot of places now. If he has pitted, he's in trouble. If he hasn't, he's still in trouble.
Maybe Lego's still trying to get over that move that's Radov done on him in turn 1.
Alex Toogood has passed Turvik, but Turvik is having none of it and tries to get back up to second place. Seresnia is 16 seconds clear of second place man.
All Suresh needs to do is just get pissed up and try to keep the pace.
As Turvik has now dropped off a bit.
Then Misery.
Ben Misery is at the back. There's a battle going on between the Sauber, the rear wing of the Ferrari. Still not there. Dive bomb by Jay Voda on the Quaggalon. And he makes a dive bomb on Fredriksson as well. Can he hold it? Can the Ferrari hold it? The answer to that is they're still battling, going side by side. That Ferrari is clearly frustrated. Who can get better traction? Still side by side. He finishes him up and into the pits goes the Ferrari.
Very dangerous right there. Whoa, very.
as Ben Misery is trying to look into for a move on Voda and Praglan. And yeah, Kubasek is trying to make a move on Shelong, and he's made a move on Jikla. At the moment, there's not too much action at the back of the field. There's two Jordans. There's the McLaren of Cupio, who's in a Jordan sandwich. I bet he won't like that. As we come back up the field, Aaron Curtis is trying to catch up Reichs, who's trying to overtake the Toyota of Lego. This might get spicy.
I don't know if Lego has any damage, but he's losing pace to the...
He's losing pace, and even the Ferrari. Yeah. I mean, the Ferrari might make a move on him.
Maybe at the end of this straight, possibly?
Maybe, we have seen...
There's the other Toyota behind him as well.
The Ferrari is in Toyota sandwich.
Curtis behind, right?
And the Ferrari of Reichs gets the move done on Lego, or is Lego holding up?
Is Curtis going to get moving Reichs? You know.
Lego might hold Reichs until Aaron Curtis gets the move done.
Possibly.
Toyota tactics.
Interesting Toyota tactic, yes, you're right. As we're on lap, we're going to lap 19, I believe.
1934?
Yeah. As the Toyota of Curtis closes up, maybe tries to put his nose to the inside of the corner, doesn't make it work though. As Reich is getting ever closer to Lego as well, and they have a car in front of them.
And that's Michael Valiak.
That's Michal Valiak in front of this pack, a bit further away. As we have a nice through the roof camera view as Reich tries
behind Curtis coming up. It's like a really slowing everyone down here.
Right, Reichs could make a move, and he makes a move!
Contact!
Try the move.
Yeah.
And we have yellow flag somewhere. Oh my god, Misery!
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 Ben Misery, what happened to you, mate?
Is that engine failure?
And he's retired. Ben Misery's out of the race. As we have a replay camera off. What happened there?
Oh god.
Let's see, so Ben Misery's coming through the corner right now. Whether that was.
There's some debris. And does he just put it to the wall? He just wants the contact behind. So Ben Misery just put himself out of the race.
Was he putting himself out of the misery of finishing near the back?
Yes, as some drivers are getting the fuel
Radek
warnings.
has catch up to Turvik.
Well,
There's a Toyota, not Toyota, sorry, there's a Williams battle between Turvik and Radev, and Michal Valiak is catching up to that. Now we can really see who is the better Williams driver. Not really. I wonder, have the Williams pit because they have Alex in front of them now?
Actually, I think they...
As Radev closes up in the braking zone on his teammate, can we see some team orders? Can we see some Williams team orders?
It's possible, because Radev is losing a lot of time behind Eric, and it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible that when Turvik doesn't take the move on, Turvik might get asked to let Radev by. It's not really a nice thing to do, but it's not for the win. As Reichs has overtaken somebody. No, he hasn't, sorry. Oh, he has! Reichs has overtaken Leko. Was about time. As there's a guy going that Jordan is trying to make a move on Shupu. As Lewis Satch makes a move on his teammate.
Oh, what if the side
That was spicy.
Actually, Louis Sage is trying to lap Johnson, his teammate. Not really sure what happened to him, but Johnson is not fighting for position as Leka has lost the place to Rikes, and Rikes is going away.
Behind Rikes.
Then Rikes pull away from Leka and clear as Valya is gone.
Oh, Zeresny is called up in truck.
Seresnia has got some loads of traffic, and that might be bad for him.
Yeah.
There's a gaggle of cars.
Get it. Oh, it's a big one.
And there's Boda looked up behind Jack. And in all that, Seresnia is losing loads of time.
Yeah, he's gonna be fuming inside that cockpit to get past these cars, but there is an entire gaggle for them to get past, and it's going to be very tricky. So it's going to be.
Let's now try to move on the Jordan of Lewis.
Zeresny is spitting.
We have yellow flags.
Celery's in the pit.
I think that's a smart move by Zeresny.
Yeah, to get the pit stop out of the way and just try to get some clear air. We don't know what's the reason behind the yellow flags, but it was fun. Seresnia has to fix some damage on his car. I wonder what happened to him. As Alex Toogood takes over the lead of the race with Turvik second and Rado third, with Valyak fourth and Rikes is fifth.
As well.
Seresnia only just is exiting the pit. He's in 13th place as there's a car parked up there.
Yeah, it's been there since the beginning. Well, there goes the runner up the inside.
Long has made a move on.
Excellent.
And tries to make another move on Kubistak, but there's a long train. Lewis. Oh, there's a bigger train. There's a bigger train.
That's a big. Yeah. And
Oh,
who's up? I think that's Lego at the front.
Yeah.
Is it?
That can't really see. Lego is having a huge strain behind him.
You must have an issue with the car, clearly.
The flag on the cycle side are the two teammates.
Oh,
rear wing for Wells.
Lost his rear wing. I wonder how that happened. As we have a replay camera, he has a rear wing now.
oh, is it the teammates having contact?
Have the teammates collided? No, it's... Yes, it is.
Oh no!
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
not.
no, it isn't.
One of the teammates broke a bit earlier, and then Shakwak just smashed to the rear wing of Wells, and that's how he lost the rear wing. Does he have to pit to fix it? As there's a Jordan Lewis Sage.
Wells is under attack from the cars behind now.
There's a huge strain.
Lego is that is.
Valia with Detroit.
Can't
And
see.
Valyak is actually the leader of the train. But I want. QBU is the leader of the train.
Oh,
Oh!
Lego!
Is that Curtis's front wing gone?
That's
Oh,
Curtis's
God.
front wing.
Many front wings out.
And that shows you how slow this train is going currently.
Aaron Curtis just smashed
Oh.
to the back of Lewis
And
Sachs.
from his
And there's a more front wing.
as well, rear wing.
Former underscore Sam's and J Kubisek's front wings are gone.
Major contact.
I wonder how the rear wings are still attached as we are lap 30-28 at the
20.
moment.
No, it's 27.
28, 27 laps completed.
Okay, so.
I think Valif is still making moves on third.
And Valyak is behind those two. And
Yeah.
Alex Toogood is leading the race.
Oh!
Turk is second.
A bit of smoke there was coming out the engine.
Yeah,
now.
oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got smoke. Is this engine failure?
That's smoke.
He's had a that's been out for the last call. Yeah. Oh, he stopped. He
And
stopped.
he stopped.
That
Alex
is
Toogood is
right.
out of the
That's
race.
not ideal.
Oh god.
He's out of the race. Could we have a replay camera of that, please, cameraman? As we could see, there was smoke coming at the back of that car, and that was about here where the car completely gave up. Turvik, it's a Williams 1-2, the McLaren of Velyak third, and Rock Rice is fourth. And yeah, now everyone's just smashing him
I
out
think
of
we should see the battle for the lead.
And Alex is still there. Now we have a battle in our hands. It's a Williams 1-2. The previous team order questions would now be for the lead of the race. Me, I'm gonna try to move.
You had to look for the inside turn. The door's open from Radha.
He went for it. Still parked up there. Can one of the leaders maybe crash into him? Sorry.
That car's been moved since previous lap.
Yellow flag's well gone.
McLaren is looking tasty.
Now there's a huge battle for the lead.
Oh! Fire! Oh, fire!
Radha has an engine failure.
Major fire! That is a disaster.
That promotes the Ferrari of Reich Race onto the podium.
What a disaster for BMW today.
What a disaster.
Oh! Great way, Radha.
And the side by side with Ceresnia and Roda, who's lapped. So Roda is lapped and Ceresnia is trying to get past him.
I think Ceresnia's lost his front wing, I think. Ceresnia's got no front wing.
Has a move on his teammate. As Turvik is leading the race in the Williams. McLaren of Valyak is second and Ferrari of Rijks is third. QQ has made his way up to fourth place.
I'm thinking the McLaren might stick up the inside in turn one. Or is he too far back? He's going... No, he's too far back to get the move up.
He tried it. Can Valyak make Williams' miserable day even more miserable? He tries to...
Even more worse, yeah, with the engine failure of Radha, unfortunately, out of the race.
Can Valyak spoil Williams' day even further?
He's very close to the rear of the BMW. He might look up another move into turn one later in the lap if he keeps with him. Or will he get one done before? He is up his rear. He is ready to get
up his gearbox now on the straight. Right. Can he make a dive bomb at the end of the straight?
He must.
The gap is literally nothing. He twice
didn't get the move though. That's really unfortunate.
As we have after this lap, we have next lap is the final lap, I assume.
Yes.
Next lap is the final lap, and this is one of the last chances for Valyak to spoil Williams' party even more. Rijks, all he has to do is keep on to the third place he is at the moment because
Rijks has a good gap between the people behind. Rijks is basically in clean air from behind and in front of him, so he might have a clear podium.
Yeah, but he needs a bit catching up to the two leaders, but not enough as Valyak and Turvik go on the main straight to start the final lap. One lap to go. He tried it again, but too far. Final chances for Michal Valyak to make a move on the Williams.
He needs to get this move done as soon as possible.
He needs to get it done now, or he can't do it at all. In the meanwhile, Rijks is catching up to this battle as well. But I think the party is over from Valyak. He can't make the move done unless he makes it now. He tried it. Valyak takes the lead, as I said.
He has got the move done.
Onto the final straight we go. Michal Valyak for McLaren. His had won the race. With
he's up the inside, he's up the inside, and we've...
And Turvik takes second, Rijks in the Ferraris third, with QQ fourth, Louis Sage is fifth, Lego Fancy sixth, Lelong is seventh, and Milan Ceresnia, who was leading the race.
He's got,
at the beginning.
Yeah, he had damage with his front wing in the race, so I think he had to pit again.
And got only 8th. Wow, what a race this one was.
Yeah, a bit damp at the beginning of the race, but then...
Oh, what a race. There are 3 retirements, all with engine failures. Ben Misery, Alex Duguid,
disappointment from the Williams team. They'll be...
And McLaren of Michal Valyak spoiled Williams' party even more by taking away that win.
Yeah,
So we'll go over the final classification. Michal Veljak is first for McLaren. Turvik is second for Williams. Rijkovic is third for Ferrari. Oppius is fourth for McLaren, so 1-4 for McLaren. Louis Sage in Jordan is fifth. Lego Fancy Y is sixth for Toyota. Johnny Lalonde is seventh for Renault. And Miller Ceresnia is eighth for Sauber. Jack Wack is 9th for Minardi. Connor Johnson is 10th for Jordan. 11th is Aaron Curtis. 12th is Casper Borgeland. 13th is John Wober, sorry. And yeah, what a race this one was.
Yeah, a lot of damage, especially in turn one. A lot of the dive bombs and most of the positions. But in sector 3, we had a lot of positions in the 90 degrees. Especially the lead changes, a lot of that happened near the beginning and the end.
Final move for the lead on the penultimate corner. How much
It was
better?
excellently executed move, perfectly.
Anyway, that's it from us, and goodbye.
Goodbye from me.